All right, this is homework number 53. Hopefully you're good at two-step equations because we added distributive property to it. So we have 20 plus 5x equals negative 15. Find our variable term. Include the sign with it. Get rid of the 20 by doing minus 20. Minus 20. We get 5x equals negative 35. Then we've got to get rid of the 5 touching the x, so we divide. I know my answer is going to be a negative because one negative divided by a positive is a negative, and 35 divided by 5 is 7. So we get negative 7. Oh, I should have checked my box. Look at that. It says comma negative 7. So always check your answer, especially on a test. All right, we have negative 7t minus 2 equals 19. Speaking of the t, just kidding, I'm not going to tell you anything. Okay. One thing you can tell me is thank you, Mr. Knobloch, for making the videos. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so I circled the negative 7t. So now I'm going to go plus 2, plus 2. Negative 7t comes down equals 19 plus 2 is 21. Now I'm going to divide both sides by a negative 7. I end up with t equals negative 3. Double check my answer. Good. Okay. X divided by 4 plus 2 equals 18. So my variable term is x over 4. Get rid of the plus 2 by doing minus 2. There's that 16 we keep getting. X over 4. Now this is why people think the answer is 4. But you're supposed to multiply both sides by 4. So 64. So x equals 64. Not 67, but 64. Kids that listen to these videos a couple of years from now, they're going to be like, what is 67? That's so stupid. I'll be like, yep, we knew that. I'll be 41. All right. Variable term is 2x. Get rid of the plus 2 by doing minus 2 to both sides. We get our 2x to come down. Equals 10 minus 2 is 8. And we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 2. And we end up with x equals 4. 35 equals 3x plus 2. So we're going to circle our variable term. Get rid of the plus 2 by doing minus 2. 35 minus 2 is 33 equals 3x. Then we're going to divide both sides by 3. And That's going to give us 11. 11 is what x equals. Okay, now we got our distributive property. So if you actually learned distributive property when we did distributive property, this stuff is very easy. Equals 20. All right, so the first thing we got to do is distribute this 4. So we get 4 times x is 4x plus, and then we got to go 4 times 3. That gives me 12. Then we are going to go ahead and circle our variable term. Get rid of the plus 12 by doing minus 12 to both sides. 20 minus 12 is 8. So we got 4x equals 8. Then we're going to divide both sides by 4. And we get x equals 2. Alright, so this one we got 5 parenthesis x plus 2. Now there is a different way to do it if you didn't want to distribute, but I'm not going to show it to you. We go 5 times x is 5x plus, and 5 times 2 is 10 equals 25. Now we're going to get rid of the plus 10 by doing minus 10. So 5x comes down. 25 minus 10 is 15. Then we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we end up with x equals 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Alright, we have negative 3 parenthesis x plus 2 equals 9. Now we're going to distribute the negative 3, so that's negative 3x. And then negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6. I put negative 6 instead of plus negative 6. They're the same thing. All right, next thing, variable term. So plus 6 plus 6. We end up with negative 3x equals 15. Give myself some more room. And now we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. So we get x equals negative 5. Alright, this is a little spicy one, but you guys can handle it. I know you can. So I wrote out the problem. First thing I would do is go ahead and distribute. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. And then I would include the negative on this one. So negative 5 and negative 4 is positive 20 minus 10 equals 0. Then what I would do is I would combine these. They're like terms. So we end up with negative 5x plus 10 equals 0. Then what you're going to want to do is circle your variable term. Get rid of the plus 10 by doing minus 10 minus 10. So we have negative 5x equals negative 10. Then we're going to have to get rid of the negative 5 touching the x, so we divide. And we end up with x equals 2 negatives make a positive. So we get x equals 2. Alright, last one, spicy. 3 parenthesis x minus 2 plus 2x equals 18. So the first thing we're going to do is distribute the 3 to the x, that's 3x, and 3 to the negative 2, that's negative 6. And then we have plus 2x equals 18. Then I notice we have some like terms. Our like terms are a 3x and a positive 2x. That is a positive 5x. We have minus 6 equals 18. Then it's now a two-step equation. So we are going to go ahead, get this all by itself by adding 6 to both sides. So I get 25, sorry, yeah, 5x equals 18, 19, 20, 24. I kind of forgot it's a spicy problem because I'm used to it coming out perfect. So on this one, 24, let me take a calculator. 24 divided by 5 equals 4.8. So let me make my decimal point nice and big. So we get x equals 4.8. So 4.8. Ah, 4.8. There. All right. That was the homework. Hopefully you got those. If you don't understand it, you need to ask for help or go on the computer and do like ChatGPT, use AI. You can ask it to show you how, explain it. They can even give you more problems for you to work. So use your resources. Have a wonderful day.